Welcome to today's questions on acing our GCSE exams. Let's take a look at question 1. So we need to make x the subject of a is equal to a half times x plus 2. So whenever we are asked to change the subject of a given formula, we need to rearrange so that x is on its own on one side of the equation and then everything else is on the other side. So here we have a is equal to a half x plus y. And the first step, almost in those scenarios, is to get rid of the fraction. How can we get rid of the fraction? So we can multiply by 2 on both sides. So it would be 2a is equal to 2 times a half x plus y. But what happened is that these two can cancel because I have 2 times a half, which just gives me 1. So now I have 2a is equal to x plus y. Why I can open the brackets is essentially because I have just 1 times x plus y, and when we times by 1, we just have x plus y. Now, remember the goal is to make x a subject, so it just needs to leave x on its own. How can I do that? So I have x plus y. So in order to get rid of this plus y, I need to do the opposite operation of adding y, which is subtracting y. So I just subtract y on both sides, and I get that x is equal to 2a minus y. And that's it. I'm now done because I've made x the subject. Remember, making the subject means that x is on its own and then everything else is on the other side. Okay, let's take a look now at question 2. So question 2 asks us to work out the values of c and d in the identity. So the identity state that 4 times 3x plus 7 minus 2 times 9x plus c can be expressed in the form dx plus 90. So be very careful of the meaning of this symbol. So it can be expressed as. So we're not solving here like an equation, but essentially we have that this side can be written into the form of this side. So the very first step here is to expand the brackets. So I have 4 times 3x is just 12x, plus I have 4 times 7, which is 28, minus, and I have 2 times 9x, so that's 18x. And here we need to be very careful. Remember that this minus is for everything. So essentially I have minus 2 times c, which is minus 2c. And then we say that this can be expressed as dx plus 90. Now, let's add all the like terms. So here I have 12x and minus 18x. So this just gives me minus 6x. And then I have plus 28 minus 2c can be expressed as dx plus 90. So remember that we say that it can be expressed as that form. So it means that the coefficient in front of x, or that's just the number in front of x, the d, on the right-hand side needs to be the same as the number in front of x on the left-hand side. And you can see that we don't have x here, so that's just the only place where we have x. So this definitely means that d should be equal to minus 6. Okay, then if I have 90 on the right-hand side, then this means that 28 minus 2c needs to be equal to 90. All I need to do now is just solve this equation. What I need to do is minus 28 on both sides. Lastly, I need to divide by the number in front of c, which is just minus 2. So c would be equal to 62 divided by minus 2, which gives me minus 31. And that is, my solutions would be that d is minus 6 and c is minus 31. And we're done with today's questions. Very well done for staying up until the end. Make sure to like this video, subscribe for more, and see you in the next one.